Calabar. This is another exciting edition of String and Clad Radio Fashion Talk Show. Right. And today we're going to be giving you a loads and loads of information and a lot of talk that will definitely get you startling because it's time for fashion. All right, so get close to your radio. Don't touch that dial. Let me welcome every fashion lover, style enthusiast, designers, entrepreneurs, everyone tuned in across the city of Calabar and beyond. It's another exciting edition of String and Clad, and this is where fashion meets conversation, creativity meets reality, every voice matters. I'm your host, Double I, and I'm not doing this alone. I got my very delectable, you ain't seen her yet, but you better think about it. Walk with your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a D to the O-double-L-A-R-S dollars right here on String and Clad Radio Fashion Talk Show. How you guys doing? Happy New Week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is about to take a beautiful turn. We're going to be having an interview because today we're going to be shaking some tables. Our conversation is going to be around why do customers think fashion designers are magicians?
Why?
Yes, why? And don't forget that this platform is proudly powered by String and Clad Fashion House. It's a brand committed to nurturing talent, building creativity, and creating opportunities within the fashion space. So, if you are a fashion designer, if you know anybody that's into fashion, or you just like fashion generally, this is the place for you to plug your adverts. Let's be your voice. Let's tell the entire world what exactly you sell, be it a jeweler, be it cosmetics.
Makeup artist, stylist,
go on.
Nail technician, especially those guys at Watt that, take care of your nails.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been there several times.
Absolutely. Maybe not Watts, but I mean...
Oh my God.
Maybe not wax, but yes, I do my nails.
All over.
I do some care day for myself. So if you know you are that person, regardless of whatever creativity or sector you find yourself in, this is the place for you to plug your advert. Let's be your voice. Let's push it out for millions of persons to see what exactly you know.
What you do.
What you do.
Right.
So I think we're about to get into it. I'm pumped up. Can we just start already?
Are you ready?
I am.
But I need you to tell us what's trending right now.
Ooh, a lot actually. But because we really do not have much time, I'm just going to go straight to the major one we have on our plate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about what I think you need to add to your fashion wardrobe. I just want us to take a moment to celebrate the comeback of traditional textile like Ankara, Adire, Ashoke.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the way those fabrics came back, like bring the ding. I'm telling you, I mean, it came back into our fashion industry and we have not we've not seen it back. Let me just put it that way, especially Ashoke. Right. How Ashoke has metamorphosed into the next big thing has gotten to be the most sporadic rise in the history of blow-up game ever recorded. Now, remember, Ashoke, Adire, Ankara used to be just that outfit where you tend to sew around Bubai. You don't even need to tell your fashion designer what to sew. You just give them and they tend to take the measurement. And it's the round neck boo-boo up and then just a wrapper. But right now, Ashoke is now seen as blazers. I was talking about the boo-boo pants. You see Ashoke on maxi pants, maxi skirt. That is my favorite. So if you're out there, you want to make me happy, make me a boo-boo pant.
Okay, I'll think about it.
The bomber jacket and all of those things that you can actually think of. In fact, it is now Ankara also is heavily trending in mixed print combinations, different. You can have denim jackets and Ankara, denim jackets and Ashoke. So if you're looking at what can I add to accessorize my wardrobe, Ashoke Ankara is your best bet. And you can never go wrong with Ashoke. Just sew something with Ashoke.
And it fits in perfect.
Like a glove, darling.
So what she's saying, I mean, could I wear that to a dinner party?
Anywhere.
Organized by Mr. President?
Anywhere.
For
and
real?
You know, even outside the country. What are you talking about?
Can you make a tie out of it, a bow tie or something?
Absolutely, even better. I
Oh
mean,
my
that's what they
gosh.
do. And the best part is, if you go out of the country and you tend to put on an astroke,
Mhm.
even if it's a blazer, even if it's a
Mhm.
suit-like outfit,
Mhm.
you are going to stand out. You're going to stand out from the
Amazing.
generic gray suits, blue suits that everybody is probably going to wear. The president will literally walk up to you and ask you, "Oh my God, what are you wearing? I want
Ah,
one for myself." So
like
I think
that.
it's something to definitely plug in, and it'll stand you out. So, my darling, go ahead.
I'm thinking about that right now.
You should. You should. We'll take a short breather as soon as we get back. I'm sure we're going to plug in and bring in our guests. So, will tell us who exactly is at fault. Is it the customers,
Or is it the
designers,
tailor? We'll be
the
right back.
tailors? We'll be right
Stay
back.
with us.
Shrink and clad, shaping minds.
All right. Welcome back to String and Clad Radio
Mhm.
Fashion Talk Show. Don't forget, it's double I and D right here in
Together
the building.
we are
the double D. So let's keep
Ds.
talking right now. Okay, so the question on the table right now is, why do customers believe or even have the idea that tailors or designers, so to speak, are magicians or sorcerers or, whatever?
Ooh.
So we're going to deal with that right now because custom-made fashion continues to dominate Nigeria's fashion industry.
Absolutely.
Some people choosing personalized outfits over ready-to-wear options. However,
Mhm.
fashion professionals are increasingly speaking out about
Mhm.
unrealistic customer expectations. You just bump in and start, showing them edited videos, photos, celebrity styling and stuff, AI generated fashion. How in heaven?
Double I. I mean, I am for the customers. I don't know what you're talking about. You're
Because
sounding like
customers are always right, right?
exactly, and I am a customer.
it's not always true. I mean,
Let me
sometimes
tell you
these guys could be
something.
unbearable.
Okay, so the last event, one of the biggest fashion events that happened in December, I was privileged to be the host,
Okay.
the red carpet host, and then I was looking for. So the theme for the event was a lot. I mean,
Okay.
it had something to do with go back in time,
Mhm.
come back to the present, visualize
Stick
the
to
future,
millennial.
like, and I just went straight to my chat GPT. Okay, do your magic. What do you
Right.
think? And chat GPT drew out a possible,
An impossible stuff. Oh.
outfit,
Okay.
and said, go
Right.
and make this. And guess what? I took it to my fashion designer. I said, girl, I don't know what you're going to do. I want the same fabric.
Mhm.
I want the same outfit. I want the same style.
Mhm.
Make it work. In fact, the lady they drew there, I even made the same hairstyle.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, like I did exactly from
You
the
became
brooch.
AI copy.
I'm telling you. And guess what? She actually got it right.
For real?
I'm telling you, it was
No, you're
AI
not kidding me. She
generated.
ain't Calabar.
No, I'm not joking.
For
Yeah, she
real?
is. She is. I mean, I would literally show you pictures afterwards. I'll probably even post it on our social media platforms.
Exactly.
So you will see what I ordered, what was delivered. And she did what? I mean, like she's one of the very many. Some persons, if you can't do it, just tell me you cannot do it. Don't tell me, madam, we
Don't you
can
think that's
do
a
it.
problem? Because designers would never tell you they can't do it.
That's
So
what we're
what you
discussing
get
now.
back is not exactly what you ordered.
Which is sad because I've been there, done that. However, what looks perfect, let's be sincere, that's to my fellow customers, what looks perfect on social media may really have professional lighting, may really have just the editing, may have body sculpting, expensive fabrics, and a team of stylists behind it. In fact, some of those outfits you see on social media that probably makes it to the AMVC, red carpet, they are not wearable.
They're
They
not
are
real.
outfits that no, for real, they are outfits that the model or the customer would stand and the fashion designers would just pin. They are not things that when you take it off you can re-wear. They
Okay.
just do it on your body. I don't know what they call that, but thank God we have the CEO String and Clad Fashion House right here in the studio.
Right here.
And it's going to be doing a lot of justice to our question for the day. I feel like it's going to be tilting to the fashion designer side, which
Because
is
he's
okay.
a designer, of course.
I mean, that's
But I'm sure it's going to do justice.
if you
because,
want.
I mean, you have to speak for both ends. So, Mr. Michael, you're welcome to the show.
Mr. Michael, welcome
Good to see
to
you
the
and
show.
have you here again.
Yeah.
welcome to the show too. Because I see you guys are having fun
Yes,
already
we are.
here.
We
Yeah.
are.
And are you a listener out there? I say good afternoon. And it's good to have you on the show.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So let's
You're
give it a
welcome.
shot now.
So I think we should start from first and foremost. The question is already out there. Why do you think customers think that fashion designers or tailors, like Double I would say, which they find offensive sometimes? Why do you
mind them.
think customers feel they're magicians?
Okay, thank you for that wonderful question. First, I want to say that the word fashion design is an ambiguous word.
Okay.
When people hear fashion design, they narrow it only to tailors. But as a fashion designer, you would want to take into consideration cobblers.
Okay.
You would want to take bag makers into consideration. You want to
Okay.
take
Jewelers.
cosmeticians into
Right.
consideration, jewelers
Okay.
into
Right.
consideration. As in fact, the entirety of accessory designers, shoemakers, bag makers, sunglasses, all of these persons are fashion designers.
Wow.
And countless times, the idea of creating, an outfit or an accessory for a particular customer is what you call customization, right?
Okay.
Just like made to measure. But in this concept now, we want to be looking at key facts, something that every fashion designer out there must take into consideration before you can start making a garment or an accessory that must suit an individual.
Okay.
That is looking at an individual's anatomical adaptation.
You need to break that
Could you
down.
break that exactly?
Now,
Because you just went
yes.
biology.
So we're talking about anatomical adaptation. We're looking at structure
Okay.
that is peculiar to an individual.
Okay.
So in other words,
take
you're
for
talking about
instance-
like the waist. you know.
Yes. Now, take for instance, you have a phone in your hands. I have a phone. She's got a phone. Almost everyone here has a phone. Now, the shape of this phone are not same unless they are the same type of phone and the same batch model.
Right.
Yeah, they might look alike, but they are not the same.
Right.
And that is why you cannot substitute one pouch for a particular phone for another.
That's correct.
Otherwise, they won't fit.
Right.
Or you're going to be masking the camera or the sound or the settings, all of those. So in garment construction, which is one of the major subjects we're discussing, most customers would go, yes, to the internet and fetch a picture and say, this is what I want to make, without taking into consideration what their shape looks like.
Right.
Do you have a complementary shape like that of the model you saw and love the outfit?
Right.
Another thing is the fabric that you are bringing to this fashion designer.
Right.
Is it the same fabric that was used in the making of that particular style?
All these protocols.
Yes.
But
yes.
Douglas just said that
Yes.
she told her designer or tailor
It's not even
to
just that.
give her
though.
the same fabric
Yes.
and the same design, and
Okay.
she got it out.
Okay.
Except
So
there's something wrong
apart from that, yeah,
Mhm.
I see a picture that I like. I mean, like consider the body shape, remove all those. I want this. This is what I want on my body. She's short, and me, I'm tall. I want it. Can't the fashion designer do
To
some
do same.
abracadabra and just make it good look good on me?
One of the first things too fashion designers consider when making a garment for a client is not just the physical attribute. First, they think about the comfort to the wearer.
Okay.
I'm sure that God himself, who initiated the act of garment construction, also took that into consideration when he made the first garment, taking into cognizance the fact that the Garden of Eden was a very cold place. That was why he made a garment for them out of sheep covering, right?
How do you know it was cold?
Yes. The truth, the truth is that the Bible said the garment created by God actually played the role of protection.
The covering.
Yes, the covering. And then think about it seriously, double I.
Right.
Yes. Now, God couldn't have made a garment out of a sheepskin if it was a very hot weather. I don't know if you get the point now.
I get it.
So he did that because the scenario, the environment, the climatic condition demanded for that. And so today, before you create any garment, you think about the comfort and also the health implication of what you're going to be giving to your client.
Health implication.
Exactly.
Health?
How's that?
Yes.
How's that?
Now,
You're deep.
yes. Now, let me
I
break
know
it
that
down.
deep.
No, let me break it down.
That sounds like a science. or
Yes, it is. Fashion is science.
Like,
You cannot talk about fashion without in talking about science. They are not two separate entities. They are one.
something.
Now, for instance, when the craving for, these exaggerated garments, come into play, most fashion designers took to the so-called corsetry.
yeah.
Now, the idea of corsetry is so that if you don't have the shape that will complement the outfit,
It can be
you're
an
going
ad.
to be, you're going to be given bones that helps to compress your muscles
Hey, that's
and even your
good.
ribcage.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, Mr.
Now-
Michael, I gotta hold you there because I'm a cassette girl.
Yes.
And I
Now-
know there are a lot of ladies listening that also like, I think that is creative. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Now,
Yes.
you see how the creativity just came up from nowhere to you would do it to make it fit me, even if I might not have to breathe first. But it's gonna fit me. And I'll
So,
take my pictures.
I mean, if you're not going to
That's how
have,
they spend.
Yes, even if you
We
have to
take
go
it
to hospital
back.
so
afterward, it's
where
not a
does
problem.
comfort come in? How does it play? I mean, if you're dying silently just to look good, where does the comfort come in? How do you balance that?
It's leave that to me to worry.
Women.
but because I mean, like, I really wish we could like extend the time, but I need you to tell me because I you're sounding very
Scientific.
tech, very. I mean, like the woman listening to us at what say, Oga, I'll bring your clothes. I will sew it. So I'm saying now, where should the fashion designer, where should the tailor draw the line between expectation and reality? A customer comes to you, gives you an outfit. I want this outfit. This is my material. Where should they draw the line? Should they be able to say, Madam, I cannot do this in this condition? Though? Where do I'll tell you, I'll pay you double. Should they tell the woman or the
attempt
customer
to make it happen?
or attempt to make it happen? Or
Right.
should they now go into the scientific aspect where you say, okay, man, this is not good for your shape? I will feel, I tell you, make this, tell me it's not good for my shape. You're not ready to work.
It's like you didn't know what I.
You don't understand the vision.
Want.
Did you get? So where should they draw the line? What exactly should a fashion
On
designer
a summary.
do in that situation?
Yes, I think that fashion designers should see themselves beyond just garment makers. They should also take into cognizance what a medical doctor would do. For instance, if you're an orthopedic doctor or you're an obstetrician or you're a gynecologist, you have an individualized area of specialization. So you don't do just everything because a patient is sick. You want to take on that. So some fashion designers have their niche. They specialize in a certain area of garment construction. So there is no shame in saying, I cannot do this part. Please make referrals to someone you think can handle that. There is nothing wrong about that.
Okay, so what
But
should
at the same time, I'm also saying that being realistic is very important as far as both persons must, meet their need.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's talk about the customer. What should the customer put in mind for visiting the tailor?
First and foremost, the customer should not just look at the overall, most of the times when customers see a picture, they are not just seeing the style. They are also seeing the person wearing the style. They are seeing the set design, that makes up the picture. So when they take that into consideration, it will help a lot because they're going to ask themselves certain question. Oh, this person has an hourglass shape wearing this garment. Is it born out of the tailor's work?
That's going to be a lot of education. And
Yes.
I think
I'm telling
basically
you.
that's what we're here to do on the show, because the reality of what we're talking about right now is not the common play, right? Especially when you have a lot of tailors who are making business. They have to live by the day.
Exactly.
And for them, they've got to be able to get as much customers as possible. And so they won't be in the position to be able to say, hey, listen, I can't do this, go to this and all. But we'll talk more about that. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael. We're out of time, but we got to continue this discourse, much later.
Thank you, Double I.
Before we go, we want to also announce that we got 5 winners from our trivia from last week on our social media platform. So if you're not following the social media platform, go over to String and Clad on all the social media platforms. We got 5 winners who went home with, a huge amount of airtime and funds. So if you want to be a part of it, go ahead. This week's trivia is, I live in ideas, in vision, in hands that craft. I turn imaginations into appealing visual image. I vent, I solve problems, and I put smile on faces. Who am I? If you need that again, go over to String and Clad on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Get the question, drop your answer in the comment box, and win yourself some goodie.
Make sure you always tune in on Mondays, 1 p.m. right here on CRBC 105.5 FM and get the reality of what we're talking about. There's a lot more to talk about, and it's only getting intense and exciting. All right, it's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of here. It's been String and Clad, a radio fashion talk show. My name is Double I, and
I'm Dollars. I'm weird Double D.
we're Double D, baby. All right,
Oh my
catch you up same
God.
time next Monday,
Next week.
1 p.m. Oh my God.
Have a lovely day.
Shrink and clad, shaping my